Choose life. Choose a job. Choose a career. Choose a family. Choose a fucking big television. Choose washing machines, cars, compact displays, and electrical tin openers. Choose good health, low cholesterol, and dental insurance. Choose fixed interest mortgage repayments. Choose a starter home. Choose your friends. Choose leisure wear and matching luggage. Choose a 3-piece suit on hire purchase and a range of fucking fabrics. Choose DIY and wondering who the fuck you are on a Sunday morning. Choose sitting on that couch watching mind-numbing, spirit-crushing game shows, stuffing fucking junk food into your mouth. Choose rotting away at the end of it all, pissing your last in a miserable home, nothing more than an embarrassment to the selfish, fucked up brats you spawned to replace yourself. Choose your future. Choose life. But why would I want to do such a thing like that? I chose not to choose life. I chose something else. And the reasons? There are no reasons. Who needs reasons when you've got heroin? Because it's shite living. It's shite to be alive in a meaningless world, in a meaningless country. It's shite being Scottish. We're the lowest of the low, the scum of the fucking earth, the most wretched, miserable, servile, pathetic trash that was ever shot into civilization. Some hate the English. I don't. They're just wankers. We, on the other hand, are colonized by wankers. Can't even find a decent culture to be colonized by. We're ruled by effete assholes. It's a shit state of affairs to be in, and much less to live in. That's why we rebel, that's why we live. That's why we choose to inject vitamin C if they are made illegal. And there is no such thing as society. And even if there was, I most certainly had nothing to do with it. I'm a rebel. I rebel against living. I rebel against society. I rebel against everything that people tell me to do. The only thing I need is heroin. Now Camus starts speaking. Okay, so what is a rebel? A rebel is a man who says no, but whose refusal does not imply a renunciation. He is also a man who says yes from the moment he makes his first gesture of rebellion. In this case, you are making a simple no. You're refusing life. You're refusing purpose. You live in a nihilistical, destructive environment. Because I present the absurdism of the world as a belief in contradiction where all is valueless. But even in this meaningless human life is given a certain value. Human life is above nothingness, is above meaninglessness. Human life has meaning. It is the only meaning that can be made. It is the only means to make meaning. And such human life must be respected. That is why to drug yourself in a narcotic to create meaning is not a meaning. It is simply a hobby, not a hobby, a vice, a desire. You're a slave to your desires, and nonetheless not a slave to rebellion. You're not a rebel. You're weak. You're simply a man who desires and who fulfills his desires by indulging yourselves into the mire that is called heroin. And lastly, rebellion cannot exist without the feeling that somewhere and somehow one is right. And in that certain time frame, you are right, because one thinks that is right, that one is right, but to value human life as meaningless as the world is plainly wrong as a rebel, because the rebel in and of itself values human life above meaninglessness, and thus is differentiated from the revolutionary who thinks ideas are more important than life itself. So, in other words, you would not be a rebel because you value your own life too little. You value the life of others too little. And although you are fulfilling one part, which is rebelling and thinking that you are right, which is to rebel against society, you are not valuing life. You assert on the meaninglessness of life, but you do not know the meaning behind the life of a human being. Because the life Only through humans can we create meaning. That's it. Thank you, Jose.